in her humble service of compassion and love to the poorest of the poor.
A question which intrigues the Hindus of Kolkata is, why did Agnes Gonja Bajaccio of Skopje town in faraway Albania come to Kolkata?
Why did Mother come to Calcutta, and what was the reason, and who sent her here? The woman deity, rather the woman is worshipped in Bengal, and we have so many women deities and so many Ma's in Bengal. Mother is the Koruna Moima, because in Calcutta in Bengal we did not have a Koruna Moima as to worship her, the mother of compassion. We don't have a mother of compassion in Bengal. It is Jesus who sent her here to us to make the people of Calcutta love and become more human, and to bless them and to do service for Jesus and God, of becoming the saint of the world.
Mother Teresa has been canonized by the Church, and what makes her a saint and what makes her a model evangelist?
The ultimate test of Christianity is our way of living. More than words, deeds, and more than deeds, life. People today put more trust in witnesses than in teachers, experience than in teaching, in life and action than in theories, says Redemptoris Missio. This is certainly true in Asian context, where people are more persuaded by holiness of life than intellectual argument. So says Ecclesia in Asia.
I used to go to her very frequently, and with God's blessing, I got the privilege to be very close to her and go to at any moments of my time and meet her at Mother House. So every morning I used to drop my son at the school opposite Mother House, and I used to come to meet Mother. And sometimes it happened that I missed coming to Mother House. And the next day when I went, she used to tell me, I missed you. You did not come yesterday. So, that going up and down to Mother House and that feeling of somebody waiting for me, somebody missing me, was so important in my life. And that had drawn me very much. That had opened a very big vision of life, which maybe God had sent a messenger in my life to open up this vision of somebody waiting for you, somebody wanting you, somebody wants to love you, somebody where you feel so much comforted, somebody where you feel a heart-to-heart connection.
Mother always used to say, I do it for Jesus. She was not a social worker. Her deep conviction was to see Jesus in all, very especially the poorest of the poor. And she put into practice the saying of Jesus, whatever you do to the least of my brothers or sisters, you do it to me.
It means that Jesus said, whatever you do to the least, you did it to me. I was sick and in prison and you visited me. I was sick. He said, no. I was hungry. I was naked. But we are doing that. That's a beautiful part of our society, of our vocation. We are using the blood sacrament and we are using the food 24 hours.
Love, and love until it hurts you. This was the constant message of Mother Teresa. She said, whatever you do it with love.
I was the most privileged person to meet Mother at a very young age, where I was an aspiring doctor and wanted to do more as a doctor and also my family. At that juncture, mother appeared in my life and she opened another great world where I see life more beautifully. Mother always felt God giving priority, which is so very important. When mother was sick in the hospital, I told mother, that mother, I want to do so many things as you are doing, and my heart wants to do more. But I am all the time handicapped. I cannot do it. The mother looked up at me. She caught hold of my hand and she said, it is the priority of life and God given priority. God has made me a nun as a missionary. This is my priority. And you are a mother of two kids and wife, your husband is there. So your priority is different. But whatever you do it with love, devotion, and honesty. Because that is what counts more than doing much. So from that day onwards, I felt that mother has shown me the real meaning of life. We do not need to do very big things. But the only thing which is very important, fidelity to small things which mother had mentioned, with love, that was very important. And the joy we get into it.
She brought the poorest of the poor from the periphery to the center and made them visible. She firmly believed that the excluded, unwanted, and the abandoned were precious and sacred human beings endowed with immense worth and dignity. They are our sisters and brothers, part of our human family. Through her loving presence, warmth, gentleness, and simplicity, she made the destitute and the abandoned feel that they can be loved, accepted, and cherished as sisters or brothers. The shepherd should have the smell of the sheep, said Pope Francis. Mother Teresa evangelized the poor by living the life of the poor.
One day evening, I went to see mother in mother's house. I saw one gentleman shouting. He was telling about the food offered to them from the mother house in the evening. That this type of food I cannot take. No one can take. So let mother come and show it to her. Mother came within few minutes. And mother came to know what is his desire. Then mother's food was lying just next to that room, the dining table. Mother asked him, will you take my food? He said, okay, I'll take your food. Mother asked the sister to bring the plate and offered to him. Sister brought the food and tried to give it to him. The same food